Hey everyone, today I'm super excited to show you how to build a Lego truck with a fully functional gooseneck trailer. Stick around because later in the video we're also going to run a durability and functionality test. And then I'll attempt to reverse the truck with the trailer attached into a massive garage. Now, fair warning, I'm not the best when it comes to driving with trailers, so go easy on me in the comments below. Okay? Now, the truck itself is sturdy as a rock, but the trailer might just surprise you. The truck is also powerful enough to get you out of ditches, thanks to the hidden thrusters underneath it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, let's get building. Okay, so first, let's pull out a large car jack and place it on a flat surface. Next, pull out a vehicle base number 6 and center it on top of the jack. Then, add 2 more on each end, making it 5 in total. Now let's move on to the suspension. Place 2 number 2 suspensions side by side on the front underside of your truck. Okay, now move over to the back side of your truck and we're gonna do the same thing back here, but this time place them right on this joint here. Okay, now you're gonna wanna place a platform number 2 on the front and back end of the truck. Alright, so now you're going to want to pull out a windshield and make sure you set it down exactly like this. Next, grab a thin floor number 4 of your style choice. I'll be using the beachy thin floor number 4, line it up with the windshield and then place 2 side by side. Then stack 2 more on the outer ends. After you're finished with that side, head on over to the opposite side and repeat the process. Now go ahead and pull out a thin floor number 2 and place it down like this. After, stack 2 more on top. Now let's move over to the opposite side and repeat the process again. Next, let's place a few more on the front end like this. This second one is a bit tricky, but you'll get it. Simply place your floor against one of the walls we've created and then bring it out using your arrow keys or D-pad on controller. For the hood of the truck, start your way from the back and work your way towards the front. At least, I found that to be the easiest way. And just like that, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Next, let's place a thin floor number 3 like this. Now stack 2 more on top, and then we can repeat the process on the other side. 1, 2, and 3. Now, let's go ahead and place a thin floor number 1 like this. After, we can move over to the other side and do the exact same thing. Alright, now let's place 2 more on each end like this. Next, pull out a beachy beam number 1 and place 2 of them right here and right here. If you don't have this part, it's fine, you don't need it. Place another one on the front end of your truck and another one on the back end to mimic license plates. And now for the cabin. Go ahead and pull out a thin floor number 1 of your style choice and set 3 of them down on the left hand side. Next, pull out a thin floor number 3 and place 3 down on the right hand side. After that, pull out a thin floor number 2 and set 4 of them down exactly like this. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next, pull out a thin floor number 3 and place it down on top of the floors that we just placed. Before you close the cabin, set a medium driver's seat here. Make sure it's 2 notches away from the windshield before you set it down. Next, pull out either a beachy railing corner or nightly railing number 1. I'll go with the beachy railing and place 4 of them down like this. After, let's pull out a thin floor number 3 and set it down on top of the railing. You'll need to set it on top and then move it over using your arrow keys or the D-pad on controller. Now let's move over to the other side and set 3 more down side by side using the snap feature. Next, pull out a left fender and place it on the left side of your vehicle, but in order to place this piece in the correct spot, you'll need to set it next to the inner platform, then work your way outwards using your arrow keys. Alright, now let's repeat it on the other side of the truck. Now after that, head over to the front of your truck and place a medium front bumper guard on this bottom thin floor piece. Next, pull out an angled light bar and set it on the top of your truck like this. After, place 2 more on each side. And then we can place 2 more, one right here and one right here. These are gonna act like our headlights. After you install your lights, move over to the bed of your truck and pull out a rustic floor number 4. And set 2 of them down like this. Now pull out 2 large steerable wheels and place 1 on each end of our front suspension. After, we can do the same to the rear suspensions, but this time we'll use 2 powered wheels. Now let's add a side step to make it easier when you hop inside the truck. Pull out a 12x2x1 floor and set it on the sides of your truck like this. Alright, now for the fun part. Let's remove our jack and drop her down. Woo! That took a little longer than expected, but it looks awesome. Oh wait, I forgot the thrusters. Dang it. Okay, so I managed to lift the back of the truck using a few balloons. So before you drop your truck down like I did, make sure you add 2 thrusters on the rear suspensions like this. After that, adjust them using a wrench. Alright, now let's make sure our tires are facing the correct direction. And also, if you're playing on survival, you'll need to add a medium power center in the bed of your truck. So make sure you don't forget that. Now, before we build our fully functional gooseneck trailer, we need a hitch to latch onto. So pull out a wood foundation number 1 and set it in the bed of the truck like this. Now place 1 more on top. And there we go. Okay, after, pull out a thin floor number 2 and set it down like this. You're most likely going to need your arrow keys or D-pad on controller to set this piece in the correct position. Now let's do the same on the opposite side. There we go. Now let's place 1 more down, but make sure it's even with the others before setting it down. Now you should have a nice little square that's empty in the center, and it looks like this. Next, place another wood foundation number 1 on top of the previous stack and then place 1 more. Okay, so now we're finished adding in our towing hitch. The next part is to start building our trailer. But before we start building the gooseneck trailer, if you're still watching the video, please leave a like and comment what kind of wood flooring you used for your build. Alright, now let's get building. So pull out another large car jack and make sure to set it down right behind your truck, but not too close because the trailer is quite large. Alright, let's pull out a rustic 16x2x1 floor now and set it on top of your jack. Then add 1 more to make it longer using the in-game snap feature. Next, pull out a rustic 12x2x1 floor and place it on the center joint of the 2 floors we just placed down before this step. After that, pull out a suspension number 1 and place 1 on each end of our floor like this. Now position yourself on top of the trailer and place a rustic wide floor number 2. That's gonna be your 16 by 16 by 1 floor, and set it down like this. Make sure to center it, then nudge it back a few steps until it's even with our bottom floor. Now let's make sure the rear side is completely flat. Now let's pull out a rustic floor number 4 and set 2 down side by side like this. After, pull out a rustic 4x4 by 1 floor and place 4 of them down like this. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, awesome. Now let's go ahead and pull out some vehicle railing and place it on the edge of our floor like this. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. And finally, 2 more near the front of the trailer like this. Now scroll through your walls until you find the umber half wall. Once you find it, place it down on this beam that sticks out the front of our trailer. Next, pull out a thin 12 by 2 by 1 floor and center it on top of the umber wall. Then again, use your arrow keys or D-pad on controller to position it correctly. Now pull out a nightly railing number 1 and set 2 of them down side by side on the furthest end of our floor like this. After that, you'll want to pull out 2 small simple wheels and place them on the suspension of the trailer like this. The trailer is now complete, but we need to add a few more things to make it fully functional. So pull out a small balloon and place it on the end of the gooseneck like this. Now let's drop the trailer down. Woo! Oh my god, this is exciting. I can't wait to try it out. Alright, now let's go ahead and back up our truck and then lock in our trailer. Beep, beep. Nice. Alright, now let's go ahead and break this balloon that's on the front end of our trailer. That should allow our trailer to drop down, and if it doesn't, then just move your truck forward and backwards a little bit and you should be able to get it in place. After you've managed to get your trailer into the right position, pull out a small simple wheel and place it right here on the end of the gooseneck. If you're having some trouble getting the wheel underneath, I would recommend that you skip to the next step and then come back to this step. That should make it like 1,000 times easier, so yeah. But it should look like this. Now let's go ahead and lock it in place using a wooden foundation number 1. And just like that, our trailer is now locked in. Now we just need to add a balloon. So pull out a small balloon and set it down right here. With the balloon in place, our trailer will now be able to move side to side with no issues. For the last step, pull out 2 more small simple wheels and place them on our hitch like this. Honestly, I'm not sure if these are necessary, but it doesn't hurt to have them on there. Now, as promised at the start of the video, it is now time to do our test. Here we go, baby. Okay, everything seems to be starting off pretty good. But I know this is just the start, so we'll see if there is any problems here in a bit. The balloon is clearly doing its job because we are having no issues with our trailer right now. I mean, we're able to move side to side with no issues. Right now we're making a full turn and it seems like, you know, nothing's... I mean, we hear stuff happening to the trailer. Okay, this tree's in the way. But I mean, I hear stuff happening to the trailer, but everything seems fine so far. And by stuff, I mean damage. At least that's what it sounds like. I don't know if it's actually causing damage to the trailer. Alright, so now let's go ahead and hit it full speed down this hill to see how well it does. Oops, hit a rock there. Everything seems... Oh my god. Are we missing a tire? We are definitely missing a tire. Hold up. Well, at least it wasn't the trailer, right? Alright, so I managed to lift the truck using a few balloons, and I realized that it's not just the tire, it was actually our suspension also. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one of those, and then we can add our large turnable wheel.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I managed to fix all the problems, so let's hit the road again. Whoa. It is so bumpy. And our truck just took some damage again. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get out of here. Our truck is having some trouble, and our trailer keeps sliding. Let's just back up. And I'm just gonna go straight down this hill and hope for the best, because I have no clue what to do. Oh no, and there's a bunch of little small trees. We can make it, we can make it. No, no. And now we're stuck. Okay, so let me go ahead and try to break this tree real quick. Whoops, wrong tool. All right, there we go. We're free now, baby, woo! I'm back on the road again. Well, not quite. I still need to make it up this hill. Come on, come on. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this, baby. Come on. Wait, no, no. What's happening? What? Brother, are you kidding me? All right, somebody cue in the intense music, because we're doing this. We're doing this for real this time. Woo! We made it, baby! That was crazy. That was crazy, but we made it. Alright, now it's time to back this puppy up into our garage. Alright, let's just position ourselves right here, straighten ourselves out, and then just start backing up. Slowly, slowly. Come on, we got this. I think we got this. Okay, I actually did not expect to get it on the first try, so I guess I'm good at actually driving a trailer. I don't know about in real life, but in Lego Fortnite, pretty good at driving the trailer. So I hope all of you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. As always, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will catch all of you in the next video. Peace out.